Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good. It's me Anjana from LearnoHub, the free learning platform where you can study math, science and SST absolutely free at learnohub.com. In today's class, we are going to discuss ICSE Class 10 Maths Chapter 5 Quadratic Equation. In our previous section, we have discussed the basic concept. Today, we will be studying about the nature of roots with examples and solve more questions from exercise 5B. Are you ready? Let's start. To study about the nature of roots of a quadratic equation, we need to first understand what roots of a quadratic equation are. The values of variables satisfying the given quadratic equation are called its roots. When you take a linear equation, let us take 7x plus 1 is equal to 8. This is a linear equation. It is of the form ax plus b is equal to c. Highest power of x is 1 and the value of a is not equal to 0. Here we solve this to get the value of x. That is 7x is equal to 8 minus 1. 7x is equal to 7. Or x is equal to 7 by 7 which is equal to 1. We are getting a value for x by solving this. Okay. Now, in case of a linear equation, we got a single value for x. That is, in linear equation, we know the degree of the variable is 1. Okay. But when you come to a quadratic equation, what is the degree? Here the degree is 2. We have quadratic equation, the standard form is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. The highest power of x is the degree. Highest power of x is 2, which means we will be getting 2 values for x. When you solve the quadratic equation, you will be getting 2 values of x. But before studying how to solve a quadratic equation, we can say about the nature of roots. Nature of roots means if the roots are real numbers or imaginary numbers, or if the values of x are rational, irrational, etc. by knowing about the nature of roots. That is, here to study about the nature of roots, discriminant helps us. We need to understand what discriminant is. Let's see what discriminant is. Discriminant. We use the letter D to represent discriminant. A quadratic equation, the standard form is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here, what is a? A is the coefficient of x square. B is the coefficient of x and c is the constant term. C is the constant. Okay. Using the values of a, b, c, we can calculate discriminant. Discriminant is calculated using the formula d is equal to b square minus 4ac. Okay. D is equal to b square minus 4ac. This is how you calculate a discriminant. Let's take an example. 4x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. Here, the value of a is 4, b is equal to 2 and c is equal to 1. What is discriminant then? Just substitute these values in the given equation to find discriminant. D is equal to b square, that is 2 square minus 4 into a into c. Here a is equal to 4 and c is equal to 1. That is d is equal to 2 square. D is equal to 2 square, that is 4 minus 4 into 4, 16. 4 minus 16 is minus 12. Here we are getting a negative value for discriminant. Similarly, you may get positive values or 0, whatever it is. Depending on this value of discriminant, we can say about the nature of roots. What is discriminant? For a quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. where a not equal to 0, the expression b square minus 4ac is called the discriminant. If you know this formula, you can calculate discriminant and study about the nature of roots. Okay. D is equal to b square minus 4ac. Nature of roots. The nature of roots of a quadratic equation depends entirely on the value of its discriminant. We know what discriminant is. D is equal to b square minus 4ac. Let's take a few examples. Here I am giving you a quadratic equation. 2x square plus 4x plus 2 is equal to 0. Find the discriminant. What is discriminant here? D is equal to b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac. Substitute the values. Here a is equal to 2, b is equal to 4 and c is equal to 2. D is equal to 4 square minus 4 into 2 into 2. That is 4 square 16 minus 4 into 2 8, 8 into 2 16. You are getting D is equal to 0. What happens if D is equal to 0? When D is equal to 0, we say here we will be having two roots for the quadratic equation. These roots are real numbers. Real and also they are equal. If one root is equal to 2, then the other root is also equal to 2. We will be getting the same number. And these numbers are real numbers. Now let's take another case. 2x square plus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. Here a is equal to 2, b is equal to 3 and c is equal to 2. What is discriminant? What is discriminant? D equal to b square minus 4ac. Substitute the values. B square will get 9. That is 3 square is equal to 9. Minus 4ac. 4 into 2 into 2. That is 16. 9 minus 16 is minus 7. Discriminant is equal to minus 7. Which means the value of discriminant is less than 0. When the value of discriminant is less than 0, we get no real roots or we get imaginary roots. Okay? No real roots. In this case, no real roots exist or the existing roots are imaginary roots or imaginary roots. So, this is the second case. Imaginary roots. Now the third case. In the first case, discriminant is equal to 0. Second, discriminant less than 0. And the third case, let's take 2x square plus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 5, C is equal to 2. Discriminant is equal to b square. 5 square, that is 25 minus 4ac. 4ac is 16. What is 25 minus 16? 25 minus 16. Yes, 9. The value of discriminant is equal to 9. Which means the value of D is greater than 0. This is the third case. In the first case, D is equal to 0. Second case, D less than 0. Third case, D greater than 0. When D is greater than 0, here again we will be getting real number values as roots. Also, these roots are unequal, not equal. Okay. If the discriminant is greater than 0, then the roots are real numbers, but they are unequal. They are not equal. Just look at this table. Discriminant D is equal to b square minus 4ac. Here the three cases are given. 1. When discriminant is equal to 0. Second, discriminant greater than 0. Third, discriminant less than 0. When discriminant is equal to 0, you will be getting real and equal roots. When discriminant is greater than 0, you will be getting real and unequal roots. When discriminant is less than 0, we get imaginary roots or we get no real roots. Fine. If you study how to find discriminant and study these conditions, that is this table, you will be able to solve the coming examples. Let's do the example questions. Let us try an example to understand about the nature of roots. Example 1. Without solving, examine the nature of roots of the equations. The first equation is 5x square minus 6x plus 7 is equal to 0. Okay. Let's find the discriminant of this equation. 5x square minus 6x plus 7 is equal to 0. Okay. Comparing this with the standard equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. We can find the value of a, b and c. Here a is equal to 5, b is equal to minus 6 and c is equal to 7. What is discriminant? We studied discriminant d is equal to b square minus 4ac. Now we just need to substitute values for b, a and c in this equation to find discriminant. D is equal to, here we have b is minus 6 whole square minus 4 into a is equal to 5 and c is equal to 7. What is minus 6 square? Minus 6 square is 36. Even positive 6 square is 36. For a negative number, when you square it, you will be getting positive number. Minus 6 square is plus 36 minus 4 into 5. That is 20. 20 into 7 is 140. We have a negative. Minus 140. The answer is 104. Minus 104 because minus 140 is subtracted from 36. Okay. Minus 104 is the value of discriminant. When you get a negative number, it means the number is less than 0. Yes. Therefore, the discriminant is less than 0. When discriminant is less than 0, what can we say about the nature of roots? We will be getting no real roots. In this case, there is no real roots, or we say imaginary roots. Okay. No real roots or imaginary roots. Imaginary roots. Clear? Now solve the second one. Find the discriminant in the second equation. The second equation is x square plus 6x plus 9 is equal to 0. Here a is equal to, comparing with the standard form, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 6 and c is equal to 9. Substitute in this equation to find discriminant. D is equal to b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac. D is equal to, here b is equal to 6. 6 square minus 4 into a is equal to 1 and c is equal to 9. Minus 4 into 1 into 9. What is 6 square? 36. 36 minus 4 into 9 minus 36. 36 minus 36 is equal to 0. Here discriminant is equal to 0. When discriminant is equal to 0, what can we say about the nature of roots? Correct. We have real and equal roots. Remember this table? When discriminant is equal to 0, we have real and equal roots. Real and equal roots. For the first equation, we got imaginary roots or no real roots exist. For the second equation, we got real and equal roots. Now the third one. Third equation is 2x square plus 6x plus 3 is equal to 0. A is equal to 2, B equal to 6 and C is equal to 3. Discriminant D is equal to B square minus 4AC. D is equal to B square minus 4AC. D is equal to, substituting the values, 6 square minus 4 into A is equal to 2 and C is equal to 3. Discriminant is equal to what is 6 square? 36. 4 into 2, 8. 8 into 3, 24. Minus 24. 36 minus 24, you will be getting 12. Discriminant is 12. 12 is a positive number, which means 12 is greater than 0. Discriminant is greater than 0. When discriminant is greater than 0, remember the table. What can we say about the nature of roots? We will be having real and unequal roots. Real and unequal roots. Okay. When discriminant is equal to 0, we will be getting real and equal roots. If discriminant is greater than 0, then real and unequal roots. Discriminant less than 0, no real roots or imaginary roots. Clear? Let's solve example 2. Find the value of m if the roots of the following quadratic equations are equal. 4 plus m into x square plus m plus 1 into x plus 1 is equal to 0. Here it is given that the roots of the following quadratic equation are equal. When do we get equal roots? We have studied about the nature of roots. Okay. When the discriminant value is equal to 0, we get equal roots. Discriminant is b square minus 4ac. So, we should get b square minus 4ac equal to 0. Here, what is the value of a? The standard form of a quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Compare these two equations. What is a? A is equal to 4 plus m. A is equal to 4 plus m. B is equal to m plus 1. M plus 1. And C is equal to 1. Okay. Now, we need to consider this equation and substitute B, A and C. What is B? M plus 1. Therefore, m plus 1 whole square minus 4 into A into C. A is 4 plus m. 4 plus m into C is 1. C is 1. Okay. That is equal to RHS we have 0. That is m plus 1 whole square. A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So, this is m square plus 2m plus 1 minus, removing brackets. Minus 4 into 4 is minus 16. Minus 4 into m is minus 4m. Minus 4m is equal to 0. M square plus 2m minus 4m. That is minus 2m plus 1 minus 16 minus 15 is equal to 0. We got m square minus 2m minus 15 is equal to 0. Now, let's use the method of splitting the middle term. Here, the equation is m square minus 2m minus 15 is equal to 0. Okay. Let's find the factors. Take 15. 15 can be divided with 3. You get 5. Which means the factors are 3 and 5. Now check the sign. We have minus 15. Which means either 3 or 5 should be negative. Now check. Here we have minus 2. Which means the greater number should be negative. Here 3 and 5. The greater number is 5. 5 should be negative and 3 should be positive. Okay. Now we can split the middle term. M square minus 5m plus 3m minus 15 is equal to 0. Okay. Minus 5m plus 3m is minus 2m. Now take the common factors. M is common in the first two terms. Remaining we have M minus 5. Plus 3 is common. M minus 5 is equal to 0. This can be written as M plus 3 into M minus 5 is equal to 0. That is, M plus 3 is equal to 0 or M minus 5 is equal to 0. M plus 3 is equal to 0 or M minus 5 is equal to 0. M is equal to minus 3 or M is equal to plus 5, taking to the opposite side. So, the possible values of M are M is either equal to minus 3 or plus 5. Clear? Let's solve the next question. Let us solve questions from exercise 5B. The first question, without solving, comment upon the nature of roots of each of the following equations. 6 equations are given. Okay? How to comment about the nature of roots? Using discriminant, we can do this. Okay? The first equation is 7x square minus 9x plus 2 is equal to 0. How to find discriminant? Discriminant D is equal to B square minus 4AC. Okay? Whether this discriminant is greater than 0, less than or 0 or equal to 0, we can say about the nature of roots. When discriminant is greater than 0, you will be getting real and unequal roots. Real and unequal roots. Then when discriminant is equal to 0, real and equal roots. Real and equal. Real and equal. Then when discriminant is less than 0, no real roots. No real roots, or we'll be having imaginary roots. Okay, fine. Here, comparing with the standard equation, we have A is equal to 7, B is equal to minus 9 and C is equal to 2. Substitute these values in the equation for finding the discriminant. D is equal to B square minus 4AC. B is equal to minus 9. Therefore, minus 9 square minus 4 into A is equal to 7, C is equal to 2, equal to minus 9 square. What is minus 9 square? 81 minus 4 into 7, 28, 28 into 2, 56. 56. What is 81 minus 56? 81 minus 56, you will be getting 25. 25 is a positive number which is greater than 0. Which means discriminant is greater than 0. When discriminant is greater than 0, we will be having real and unequal roots. Real and unequal roots. Clear? In this case, we have real and unequal roots. Now the second equation, 6x square minus 13x plus 4 is equal to 0. 6x square minus 13x plus 4 is equal to 0. Discriminant D is equal to B square minus 4AC. Here A is equal to 6, B is equal to minus 13 and C is equal to 4. Now substitute the values. Discriminant D is equal to B square. B square is minus 13 square. Minus 13 square minus 4 into A into C. A is equal to 6. C is equal to 4. What do you get? What is minus 13 square? 169. 169 minus 4 into 6 into 4. You will be getting 96. Okay? You will be getting 96. 169 minus 96. That is
73.
Okay. What about again a positive number? it is greater than 0.
73.
Greater than 0, which means discriminant is greater than 0. Here again we have real and unequal roots. Real and unequal roots. Clear? Now the third equation is 25x square minus 10x plus 1 is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 25, b is equal to minus 10 and c is equal to 1. Now substitute values in d is equal to b square minus 4ac. b is minus 10. d is equal to minus 10 square minus 4 into a into c. a is 25 and c is 1. Minus 10 square 100 plus 100 minus 4 into 25 is again 100. What is 100 minus 100? We'll be getting discriminant is equal to 0. When discriminant is equal to 0, what can we say about the nature of roots? Here the roots are real and equal. Remember the table. We have studied a table in which it is given in detail. When d is equal to 0, discriminant value is equal to 0, we'll be getting real and equal roots. Now the fourth equation, x square plus 2 root 3x minus 9 is equal to 0. X square plus 2 root 3x minus 9 is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2 root 3 and c is equal to minus 9. Now substitute in the equation for discriminant. D is equal to b square minus 4ac. D is equal to b square, that is 2 root 3 whole square minus 4 into a is equal to 1 and c is equal to minus 9. What is 2 root 3 whole square? 2 root 3 into 2 root 3. 2 root 3 into 2 root 3. 2 into 2, 4. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. 4 into 3, 12. Discriminant is equal to 12 minus 4 into minus 9. That is plus 36. Okay. Therefore, the discriminant is 12 plus 36. What is 12 plus 36? 48. Discriminant is equal to 48. 48 is a positive number which is greater than 0. Discriminant is greater than 0. Therefore, the roots are real and unequal. Real and unequal roots. Fifth equation, x square minus ax minus b is equal to 0. Here we do not have any numbers. What is a? A is equal to 1. B is equal to, in the position of B we have minus A. And in the position of C we have minus B. Minus B. Discriminant D is equal to B square minus 4AC. Substitute the values. D is equal to B square, that is minus A whole square. Minus A square minus 4 into A into C. A is 1 and C is minus B. Equal to minus a whole square, that is a square. Okay. Minus 4 into minus b plus 4b. What about this value? Is this greater than or less than 0? This is a positive number because even if a is negative, the square of a will be positive. Since this is a positive number, we can say this value is greater than 0. What about roots? Here again we have real and unequal roots. Real and unequal roots. Now the last equation, sixth one, 2x square plus 8x plus 9 is equal to 0. 2x square plus 8x plus 9 is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 2, B is equal to 8 and C is equal to 9. Discriminant D is equal to B square minus 4AC. Substitute the values. Discriminant D is equal to, here B is 8. 8 square minus 4 into A is equal to 2 and C is equal to 9. What is 8 square? 8 square 64. 64 minus 4 into 2. 8. 8 into 9. 72. 64 minus 72. That is minus 8. Discriminant is negative. The value is less than 0. What happens when the discriminant is less than 0? What can we say about the roots? Here there are no real roots. No real roots. Or we say imaginary roots. Imaginary roots. Clear? We have solved all the 6 equations, found the discriminant and said about the nature of roots. Problem number 2. Question number 2 of exercise 5B. Find the value of P if the following quadratic equations have equal roots. Okay, given the quadratic equations have equal roots. When do we get equal roots? When the discriminant is equal to 0. D is equal to 0. That is B square minus 4AC is equal to 0. The first question is 4x square minus P minus 2 into x plus 1 is equal to 0. Second, x square plus P minus 3 into x plus P is equal to 0. Let's start. The first part, 4x square minus P minus 2 into x plus 1 is equal to 0. We need to find the discriminant. Discriminant D is equal to B square minus 4AC. Okay. What is the value of B, A and C? Compare this with the standard form of quadratic equation. A is equal to 4, B is equal to P minus 2 and C is equal to 1. Now we can find discriminant. D is equal to B square minus 4AC. P minus 2 whole square minus 4 into A is equal to 4. What is C? C is equal to 1. Okay. That is D is equal to P minus 2 whole square. A minus B whole square is equal to A square minus 2AB plus B square. That is P square minus 4P plus 4 minus 4 into 4. 16. D is equal to P square minus 4P plus 4 minus 16 minus 12. Okay. Now, we have D is equal to 0 because we are getting equal roots, which means P square minus 4P minus 12 is equal to 0. P square minus 4P minus 12 is equal to 0. We need to solve for getting P. We'll use the method of splitting the middle term. P square minus 4P minus 12 is equal to 0. Splitting the middle term, you should get minus 4P and multiplying two numbers you should get minus 12. What are the numbers? Yes, minus 6 and plus 2. Minus 6P minus 6P plus 2P is equal to minus 4P. Minus 6 into plus 2 is minus 12. We'll be having P square minus 6P plus 2P minus 12 is equal to 0. Taking common, P into P minus 6 plus 2 into P minus 6 is equal to 0. That is p plus 2 into p minus 6 is equal to 0. Either p plus 2 is equal to 0 or p minus 6 is equal to 0. Which means p is equal to minus 2, p is equal to plus 6. What are the possible values of p? P is equal to minus 2 or plus 6. Okay, this is the answer for the first part. Possible values of p for the first part. Let's do the second part. Second, x square plus p minus 3 into x plus p is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to p minus 3 and c is equal to p. What to do next? b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Substituting values for b, a and c. b is equal to p minus 3, which means p minus 3 whole square minus 4 into 1 into c is equal to p is equal to 0. That is p minus 3 whole square minus 4p equal to 0. p minus 3 whole square is p square minus 6p plus 9 minus 4p is equal to 0. That is p square minus 10p plus 9 is equal to 0. Now splitting the middle term. Middle you have to get minus 10p. That is adding two numbers you should get minus 10. Multiplying the same numbers you should get 9. p square minus 10p becomes minus 9 and minus 1. Can be selected because minus 9 into minus 1 is plus 9. Minus 9 minus 1 is minus 10. That is minus 9p minus 1p plus 9 is equal to 0. Taking common terms, p into p minus 9 minus 1 into p minus 9 is equal to 0. Yes. Now, p minus 1 into p minus 9 is equal to 0. p minus 1 is equal to 0 or p minus 9 is equal to 0. Possible values of p are either p is equal to 1 or p is equal to 9. Okay, p is equal to 1 or 9. This is the values of p for the second equation. Clear? Any doubts? Okay, let's move on to the next question. Problem number 3, question 3 of exercise 5B. The equation 3x square minus 12x plus n minus 5 is equal to 0 has equal roots. Find the value of n. Similar questions we have done before. Okay. 3x square minus 12x plus n minus 5 is equal to 0. Here we have equal roots, which means the value of the discriminant is equal to 0. That is b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 12 and c is equal to n minus 5. Substituting the values, b square minus 12 whole square minus 4 into a into c. That is minus 4 into 3 into c is equal to n minus 5 is equal to 0. Minus 12 square is positive 144. Not negative. Remember, when a negative number is squared, you will be getting positive. Minus 4 into 3, 12 into n minus 5 is equal to 0. 144 minus, removing brackets, minus 12 and minus 12 into minus 5, that is plus 60 is equal to 0. Now what is 144 plus 60? You will be getting 204. 204 minus 12n is equal to 0, which means 204 is equal to 12n. 204 is equal to 12n. That is, n is equal to 204 divided by 12. What is the final answer? When you do this calculation, that is, divide 204 by 12, you will be getting 17. So, 17 is the final answer. That is the value of n. Very easy, right? Because you have already solved many questions to find the variables given. Okay, let's solve the next problem. Problem 4, question 4 of exercise 5B. Find the value of m if the following equation has equal roots. Again, the same question. We know discriminant should be equal to 0 to get equal roots. What are the values of a, b and c? The equation is m minus 2 into x square minus 5 plus m into x plus 16 is equal to 0. Here a is equal to m minus 2, b is equal to minus 5 plus m and c is equal to 60. Okay, you should take this negative. Remember, the quadratic equation, standard form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, therefore, while taking the value of b, remember the sign which is present here. Here we have negative sign. Therefore, while taking the value of b, you should remember to take this negative sign as well. Okay. Now, we have b square minus 4ac is equal to 0 because the discriminant is 0. Substituting values, what is b? Minus of 5 plus m. That is minus of 5 plus m whole square minus 4ac. A is equal to m minus 2. M minus 2 into c. C is 16 is equal to 0. Minus of 5 plus m whole square is 5 plus m whole square. Why? Because negative number, the square of a negative number will be the equal to the square of the same positive number. Minus 4 into m minus 2 into 16 is equal to 0. Now, what is 5 plus m whole square? We will be having 25 plus 10m plus m square minus 4 into 16 is 64. 64 into m minus 2 is equal to 0. 25 plus 10m plus m square. Removing brackets, we have minus 64m plus 64 into 2, that is 128. Negative 64 into negative 2, that is positive 128 is equal to 0. Now, we can rewrite this as m square minus 64m and plus 10m, that is minus 54m. Then, plus 128 and plus 25. You will be getting 153 is equal to 0. Now, splitting the middle term. M square minus 51m minus 3m. Just multiply negative 51 and negative 3. You will be getting positive 153. Okay. Factors of 153 are minus 51 and minus 3. Splitting minus 54, you will be having minus 51 and minus 3. Plus 153 is equal to 0. Taking common terms, m into m minus 51 minus 3 into m minus 51 is equal to 0. Okay. M minus 3 into m minus 51 is equal to 0. Possible values of m minus 3 is equal to 0. M minus 51 is equal to 0, which means m is equal to 3, m is equal to 51. The possible values of m are 3 or 51. Clear? 3 or 51. We'll do the next question. Final question for today. Problem 5. Question number 5 of exercise 5B. Find the value of k for which the equation 3x square minus 6x plus k is equal to 0 has distinct and real root. Here we have distinct roots. In case of distinct roots, what is the condition for the discriminant? The value of discriminant is greater than 0. Discriminant greater than 0. Which means b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. This is an inequality. We have studied how to solve inequalities. Yes? Okay. Now, what is the value of a here? A is equal to 3. B is equal to minus 6. Not 6, it is minus 6. And C is equal to K. Substitute the values. B square is minus 6 whole square minus 4 into A into C. A is equal to 3. 4 into 3 into C is equal to K. Greater than 0. Not equal to, it is greater than, because here we have distinct roots. Minus 6 whole square is 36 minus 4 into 3, 12k, greater than 0. Now we can take this 36 to the opposite side. Minus 12k greater than, positive 36 becomes negative 36. You remember these things? We have studied in the previous chapter. Now when you divide this with a negative number, here to get k, we need to divide with negative 12. When you divide with the negative number, the inequality reverses. Minus 12k divided by minus 12 less than minus 36 divided by minus 12. Okay. Here the greater than becomes less than. Minus 12k divided by minus 12 is k. Less than minus 36 by minus 12 is 3. This is the value possible for k. The value of k should be less than 3 since we have distinct roots. Okay. Distinct roots. Therefore, the value of k is, we took discriminant greater than 0. The value of discriminant is positive, with which we solve this to get value for k. This is not the exact value. Any values that is less than 3. Clear? Okay, that's all for today. Today we have discussed how to find discriminant. Using the value of discriminant, what can be said about the nature of roots. Hope you all enjoyed this session. I'll be back in the next session. Until then, keep practicing problems and stay tuned to LearnoHub. LearnoHub free hai, par best hai. Thank you.